The moon, the witch. The moon is a temptress, a sweet rhythm to follow, intuitive and emotional. She is a gentle warrior. She is the many phases of emotions, and she draws out the gifts we all have as witches, and the shadow side of ourselves too. The moon has an energy all her own, and each phase a power to work with. I absolutely feel joyful and alive in nature, and I share the euphoria we all feel as witches in a forest or a garden kissed by moonlight. But when it comes to the moon, she's tricksy, she's powerful. Not every witch loves the effect the moon can have, and may I be so bold as to give you the real lowdown from witch to witch, how to harness her, hide from her, and learn to make peace with her. For I am one of those witches deeply affected by the moon, and it's not always easy. My name is Heather Lynn, if we haven't met before, and I am the Wild Woodland Witch. Click the like, and if you're inspired, the notification bell too, and let's begin. Let's journey together into her many phases and see some living examples of how to understand and work with Her Majesty, the moon. The moon affects humans. Some of us are more susceptible than others, and not every witch is going to be affected as deeply by the moon. But for those of us who the moon does affect, here are a few short stories to show the phases and the extremes of the moon-driven effects. The witch, the moon. It's pitch black out. The moon is new, and all the while the whistling witch is busy with her home, rich with ideas and a sense of relief. She feels alive, free, and like a feather in the wind. Moon water is easy to make in a full or new moon, and this water can be used in spells or drunk. I drink new moon water that I make each full moon. I do this to balance the effects of a full moon. I charge my water in a silver bowl and make many batches over the course of 2 days. The day before the full moon or the new moon, or the day after. I keep my moon water in large glasses, and some special water is always saved for rituals in my fridge. This glass jar I made with glitter, and, of course, a wee little fairy. The witch's mood is justifiably chipper, because the moon is new, and new beginnings are upon her. The pull one feels from the moon is less at this time. It's a new day, a new dawn, a new beginning, and she is busy planning her month ahead, creating and planting seeds of new ideas. She is pouring herbs into bottles. The oils come next. Sigils are made, and her calendar comes out, ready to record her creations. When will these potions be ready to harvest? The moon will guide the way. As a beginner, I encourage you to play with the moon and plants. Think about the end result you are looking to achieve. If you're looking for a fast-acting solution, go full moon. If you're looking for a gentle long-term effect, go new moon. The plants that you work with will also add qualities, and you can use the moon to balance those qualities. For example, making a salve for eczema, you need a long-term effect. Plants like calendula, chickweed, or chamomile, even plantain, they all have different profiles but are generally low in essential oils. Plantain is watery, chamomile and calendula are flowers with vibrant forces. Chickweed is grounding and soothing. All have qualities you will get to know, and in combination, they form a quality all their own, united. This is where we take this to an advanced place, like witchcraft. Herbcraft also takes practice. This combined quality is what you are looking at when you choose full or new. I see a combined energy of calm, and I want that anti-inflammation long-term effect. So I will go new moon energy here. I would harvest 5 to 6 weeks from the new moon, being careful to strain it before it gets too close to the full. When we're working with plants in this way, in our apothecaries, we're working with the witch's rhythm. We're understanding it, utilizing it to our benefit, and we are able to flow with that energy. It's actually quite an amazing skill, and it does take quite a long time to learn, but just starting out, you start to get to know those energies, and it becomes quite effortless over time. She is also busy planning her month, planning her forest adventures. She uses her stickers to bring whimsy into the carefree thoughts, for she has many journals to write in, and her planning is done at this time. These stickers are handmade by Kaylee Hall from Little Wings Creations. She's a brand new artist, and she sells her stickers via her Instagram. Well, she's not a brand new artist, but she's an artist currently new to selling her artwork. If you're interested in watching her business grow and thrive, I have left a link for you in the description. I've been working with her over on my Instagram, and it's just been really just such a pleasure. She is just such a sweet mother and lover of all things nature. You know, I love botanical drawings, and she really inspires like that love in her artwork, and that's what I love about her. So I've been working with her stickers this month. A brief pause for a moment with some good news. If you're not a witch affected by the moon, know that it doesn't signify anything. You're you, I'm me, and we are both witches. The moon is just one of the many gifts of energy from the cosmos. We also have the sun, the elements in the natural world, the seasons, and the planets. Every witch will be affected by one force, and perhaps I will spend more time talking about the types of witches there are, because there are so many types, and each type comes with unique gifts. Each gift will be drawn out by a different force, or a few different forces. I have underlying hedge ability, so the moon affects me greatly, but the planet energy affects me less. Each witch is different, and journaling helps me to figure out what those forces are. I recommend calendars, journals, and an organization system of many books to write in, as you get to know yourself as a witch for life. This is not just for new witches. Discovering your talents is a lifelong process. Trust me when I say there is a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it's a journey that you get to look back on in all your phases and reflect upon you. The moon in full. It's bright and overwhelming. A sense of wild energy fills the air. It's time to look upon the wall calendar and check in. Where is Mother Moon? This wall calendar was a gift from a fellow artist, Anya Jane, who found me on Instagram and declared her love for all things plant spirit. She has shared her beautiful artwork with me and her green witch ways too. I will link info below. Her 2020 calendars are currently on sale. Let's practice the exercise together that came in this calendar for March. This is Kirtan Kriya daily practice. The whole sound together is Satnam, which means my true essence. Set an intention for balance. You can end your practice with a cup of tea. 10 minutes a day around the full moon. This is a gift to myself. I plan to practice each monthly exercise from this calendar, and I am so grateful to Anya for providing these little moments that one can create so effortlessly. It's such a gentle reminder, simple, and sometimes simple is all you need. true. The moon is indeed full, and the cauldron appears easily to let this energy flow and go. The creation energy is at its peak, and its power is exhausting. This is it, the fullness. The witch. She looks for the astrological sign the moon is in. Each of the 12 affect her differently, and she is happy to create a cauldron spell. Sing to Mother Moon, for she is exhausted and ready to rest. The moon makes her howl, and she is wild with desire. The days after the full moon feel calming. Each day that passes, it's easier. Each day away from the full moon, there is a sense of peace. And that break that was so needed comes easily, lots of sleep. But after a few days, the full moon energy is gone. She's a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired, and there is that calm, that peace even. While the new moon can also offer peace and calm, the days beyond the full moon also give a brief phase, a span of time when nothing needs to be done. It's the calm after the storm. From full to new, the energy is mellowing. While the moon has more phases than just 4, these are the times that I feel her most as a witch. And I was wondering, how about you? I can't be the only one who feels this. These are emotions to deal with as a result of the connection between witch and moon. Like the ocean tide that moves and ebbs and flows, so must the witch, belonging to nature's rhythms. There are days we feel lucky to be bound to such a glorious cycle, but if I'm being honest, there are days we can feel prisoner to a powerful force that cannot be controlled. All we can do is see life for what it is. To live in our power, we must use our witch's tools to guide us. We must see the gifts for what they are and use them with courage. We must find the rhythm of a witch. And for each of us, this will look a little different. And so, blessings to you, wild ones, deep in practice, deep in discovery, and may simplicity, those simple little things that you do daily, build you your witch's rhythm. What is a witch's rhythm? What am I even talking about? We have the seasons, the wheel of the year, the moon, the planetary influences, and all of this is like a giant puzzle. All of these separate forces are giving us information as a witch, and they're affecting us. And if we follow those forces and we allow those forces, they will kind of shape us and give us a routine or a rhythm. So maybe you are a plant witch and you're very influenced by the seasons. And so your hobbies, your day-to-day life will be shaped by what's going on in the plant kingdom. Or like me, you might experience the moon and that really affects you deeply. Or the planets and what's going on in the cosmos. Or perhaps the wheel of the year is where you build your rhythm. You have a real sense of awareness to order and routine, and you use those holidays to kind of pull you through the year and shape different activities based on that, creating traditions. And I often think of the wheel of the year as a helpful way to build a witch's family life rhythm. And I definitely use that as a witch mom myself. Some of us need more of a rhythm than others, but even as a wild one, we are shaped by a forager's journal. And as the plants come, so our witch's rhythm is born. Wild, yes, always wild, but still a rhythm indeed. We all have different rhythms that shape us. We all have different forces that affect us. And that's what's so amazing about being a witch. And so, my wild ones, blessings to your witch's rhythm, and come and find me again.